Hi guys, in this video I'm going to talk about insulin and lean muscle mass. Now some people are trying to build more muscle mass and they're not able to do it. And this is why. And I want to just show you, help you understand what's going on at the cellular level. This is a muscle cell right here. And there's several key pieces of the puzzle that we're going to talk about. Number one, it takes insulin to act as a key to unlock the door of the cells to allow the amino acids to go into the cell and convert amino acids to skeletal muscle protein. So we need insulin to make muscle protein. That is true, okay? The problem is that most people don't understand what insulin resistance is. When you have insulin resistance, which is a pre-diabetic state, or you're a diabetic type 2, you have a situation where you have lots of insulin, but it's resistance, it's not working in the body. So you basically have a deficiency of insulin with insulin resistance, okay? So you don't have any more unlocking of any door, thereby starving off the amino acids from the cell. So this idea that, oh, I need more insulin, so I'm gonna have more carbs to allow more amino acids to go in there, all you're gonna do is you're gonna create a resistance and you're gonna block these amino acids from going in the cell and being converted into muscle tissue. Now, here's the other point you want to know. Your body only needs a very small amount of sugar in the system, small amount of sugar, and a moderate amount of insulin, which basically is 100 milligrams per deciliter of insulin. Now, what does that mean? That's only 1 teaspoon per gallon and a half of blood. That is so small. An average person has 21 teaspoons of sugar every single day. So we need a very, very small of carbs. So when you do carbo loading or you increase a lot of sugar, you're basically shutting down the insulin's ability to work, okay? So we need some insulin, but we don't need to trigger it by carbs. We don't need to increase it by taking more sugar at all. We don't want to do that. Just what we want to do is we want to look at these other factors. You can actually have a normal insulin without having any carbs, okay? And just your body can make sugar, your body can make normal insulin if it doesn't have too much sugar. So it also takes exercise to stimulate a hormone called growth hormone that then will make the amino acids convert to muscle protein as well. So we need this hormone called growth hormone. That triggers this process. So we need normal insulin, growth hormone. We need a trigger to make this happen. So if you want to build muscle mass, you have to do something. You have to work your body. So growth hormone is triggered by hardcore exercise, high intensity exercise, full body compound resistant training with lots of rest. If you overtrain, you'll actually never allow the recovery because exercise basically breaks down the muscle and it's the recovery that actually builds the muscle through growth hormone. But you gotta stimulate the muscle and then you have to let it heal through the sleep. That's why the deep sleep is key. If you don't have enough sleep, you're not going to build muscle. More sleep, more muscle mass. You need moderate amount of protein. If you do higher amounts of protein, like lots of protein, you can actually jam up the liver and you can also trigger insulin that will create insulin resistance. So you need a little bit. You don't need a lot. You need high quality. Fish is very high quality amino acids. Some people do whey protein. I'm not against that, but the problem, it's so lean, it doesn't have the normal fats in it that you also need to buffer some of the insulin response. What triggers insulin a lot more than other proteins is low-fat whey protein. It's low-fat and it will spike insulin. So if you're going to consume whey, add some fat to it, maybe coconut oil or something like that. So we also we need sodium and potassium. The pump, the window, the door that this key unlocks is called the sodium-potassium pump. So you have these minerals that exchange that allow this little transport of protein to go through, and also vitamins and minerals and glucose. But we need this pump. So that means that if you're not consuming enough sodium, it won't work. But chances are you're not consuming enough potassium. You need way more potassium than sodium. Sodium is you probably need like a half a teaspoon of sodium per day, but you need 4,700 milligrams of potassium every day to get your normal requirement. That's like 7 to 10 cups of vegetables. You can take it as a supplement, but the supplements come in like 99 milligrams. You need 4,700, so you can get it in a powder or electrolyte blend, but the point is that you need these two minerals to allow amino acids to go in the cell, because that requires the pump to be activated and work correctly. So just sometimes by fixing this ratio of minerals, you can get more lean body mass because you'll get more entry. In fact, sodium potassium actually also will fix insulin resistance as well, right? So I just wanted to kind of break down this problem into little pieces to see where maybe you might need to strengthen an area versus another area. Put your comments below. Thanks for watching. Press it. Forget it, I'm done. Press the subscribe button and I will keep you updated on the future events.